Sorry, sweetie. Come here, sweet boy. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabby, if you don't already know me, and I love to talk all things personal finance and organization and lifestyle. And today's video is going to be a little different. We're going to be talking my spring clothing wish list. Anything that I have been wanting to buy, we are going to run through my wish list today. I have previously done a video just like this in, I think, February. Can you stop moving, Orlando? Sorry, sweetie. Come here, sweet boy. Okay. He's my kitty cat. Say hi, Orlando. Okay, bye. I previously did a video like this in February. It was a early spring, really more so for my vacation spring wish list video. So if you're interested in a video like this, I already have one and I will link it above, but let's dive in. I did want to start with some kind of concepts of what I am wanting for spring. I like to get a little inspiration from Pinterest. So I made a little spring wish list Pinterest board, and this also helps me try to figure out what items I can buy at a thrift store used, or what items I could probably invest in and buy new. All right, so I put together this little Pinterest board, and I will quickly just run through some ideas I am looking for. So I really want a long denim skirt, but I think it has to be the right fit, the right color, the right everything. I've seen them all over the place, and for a long time I was just thinking I don't think I'd ever like it, but I want to try one on. I'm just curious on what it would look like on. So that's kind of what this one was going for, but I do also want the sambas, of course. I've been talking about those for forever. I'm really on the hunt for a cute cardigan. Honestly, any lighter knitwear. Knitwear in general, I have been struggling with. I don't think I bought a single knit item, maybe except for one Gap sweater this whole winter. And I don't think I bought a single other knit piece the year before. So I have been kind of lacking with my sweaters, and I have definitely felt it. I feel like I have no cute sweaters, wear over things, or I really want a cardigan because you can still sort of show off your outfit underneath, but still wear something on top that keeps you warm, if that makes sense. I feel like my only options when I don't know what to wear over top is to throw on a blazer, as I have done today. But I wear a lot of blazers to work, so I just kind of want more of a chill weekend vibe. Sambas, they're all over the place. I have been lusting after them for a long time. I'm probably gonna buy a pair soon, but I just need to figure out what color, how much I want to spend, all those things. I really want a pair of linen loose pants, linen-y material, that chill vibe. I'm definitely on the hunt for something like that. I love this red vest over here. I think that's so cute, just a red sweater vest. I also love more burgundy shade leather. I've noticed that a lot this year. You can see this bag right here is a burgundy color. I mean, these boots. These are more could have bought them in the winter time, but just things to keep an eye out for. Yeah, knitwear is a big one. I do really want a good staple black skirt that I could wear to the office. That's a little bit longer than the ones that I currently have, but something I can wear in numerous different ways. I also am really wanting a vest, a suit jacket vest. I've seen those all over the place. Aritzia has a ton of them, so I have my eye out for that. Yeah, white comfortable pants. I love the style of this top Matilda Jerf is wearing here in the middle. I think that is so cute. This gray dress, I just like how simple it is, but you could probably wear this, dress it up, dress it down. Yeah, so that's kind of the vibes of what I am looking for. My vibe is chill, fashionable, sensible, put together, but still comfortable. If that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm looking out for. Okay, so let's go over to my Notion. So I have made a shopping wish list, little portion of my Notion here. And if you watched the previous video, I went through all of these items here. So I will skip over those. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a lot of Aritzia items. I almost wanted to just call this what I have my eye on at Aritzia this spring, because everything is from Aritzia. They just have good stuff. And I know the quality, the shipping's really fast in Canada. I can take it to a store in a 10-minute ordeal to go drop it or to return things if I need to. It's just it's an easy spot for me to shop at. First item is this soloist top, and this is this green color, which I'm obsessed with. I wanted the long sleeve version of this in the winter. I didn't end up getting it, but I do still have my eye on that. If it ever goes on sale in the summer, I would definitely pick it up. And I definitely want this top as well. I like the green shade. I don't really like any of the other colors they have. This color is currently sold out, so I don't think I will be getting this anytime soon unless that somehow comes back into stock. Next up, we have the Aritzia Thames top. It's like this like little ruffle top. It just is so 90s, and I'm just all about that right now. Like, I love silhouettes that just look like they came straight out of the 90s, and this is that to me. I don't necessarily love this color, but I wasn't obsessed with the other colors, and I don't think I'd want it in like a black. I think that would be like a little too hard to see, so another one I probably won't buy. Then we have the Aritzia Contour Flourish top, another item that I feel like is very 90s inspired. I absolutely love this color, and I think I really would love this top as well. I could see myself buying this for sure. Next up is the Aritzia Rendezvous top, and this is very similar to that one shirt I just showed. I think Kendall Jenner was wearing it, but I like the like little button detail. I think it's a fun top that is a little different, but still not too risky or like trendy that I would, you know, hate it in a couple of years. But I do think this specifically could fit weird on me just because it looks like it's really long on the model, and she's pretty tall, I'm assuming. And so if it's like very, very long on me, I hate when tops like hit my hips. It's just like a weird thing with like my proportions. I think it doesn't sit nice. It doesn't sit the way it would probably sit on her. So I don't think I actually would end up buying this, but I do really like it. Plus, I think it looks a little sheer. I'm not sure you could wear a bra with this either. Cute top, cute concept. I don't think I actually will end up buying it. Okay, these I'm obsessed with. These are the New Cash cargo pants, and they just look so comfortable and chill, and they're kind of like an alternative to sweatpants. I need more chill outfits. I noticed that I spend a lot of time at home, either working from home or just like living at home, and I feel like my closet doesn't really reflect that. I have hardly any lounge outfits. I have hardly any, like, I think I have 3 pairs of sweatpants that I wear religiously back to back to back, but I have like 40 pairs of jeans. No, that's an exaggeration. I don't have 40 pairs, but you know what I mean? Like, I think I spend more time sitting at home chilling, so I think I should have more cute, comfortable items that I would work from home in, that I also would be happy to like leave the house in. So I think that they would be perfect for that. I think I would get a ton of wear out of them, and I like the green color. I don't think I have a green pair of like cargo style pants, so I think that would kind of fill a hole in my closet. Next up is this Aritzia Sunlit skirt. So kind of similar to that top with like the ruffles on it. I just think I've been very keen on like the ruffle 90s style stuff. If you saw my last video, there was a dress in it that was very similar to that. A couple dresses, I think, actually. It's just been something I've been having my eye on. I thought this skirt would be very cute. You can wear it a bunch of different ways. It's also $150 though, so unlikely that I would buy that. Okay. Next up, we have the Contour mini tube dress. I thought this color was just like amazing. I feel like it would look good on my skin tone. I also, on my vacation, borrowed my sister's dress that was like a green tube dress from Aritzia, and I actually loved it. I don't think I would normally gravitate to this style, but I ended up loving that dress. So I was thinking about getting one for myself in a new color, and I think this would be a fun shade. I don't think they're actually that much. I think it's like $78. I mean, it's Aritzia, so naturally it is still expensive, but I think this would be a fun color, you know, just a fun dress. All right, next up is the Wilfred Bloomsbury dress. And this kind of reminds me of that gray dress I showed from Pinterest, and in the way that it's just like, it fits well, it's classic, but it's also simple enough that you could wear it, just chill and hang out. It doesn't necessarily need to be an event dress, but you could also dress it up. So this is kind of the version of that dress that I ended up finding. I actually really like it. I think it could be really cute on. I don't know about the drop waist. I would need to see how that proportionally looks on me. I think I could have some problems with it, but we're, you know. Next up is the Aritzia pleated mid-thigh short. I have the Effortless shorts in the mid-thigh length, and I wore them to death last summer, and I told myself I needed a new pair of like the same style or type of shorts, same material. I just needed another color for this summer just because I wore the living crap out of them. And I don't have black shorts, and I think that I would get a ton of wear of these to the office. They're comfortable enough to wear at home as well, and I also don't think I would get rid of them anytime soon. I feel like they're a staple. So things like that, I don't mind spending my money on at all. Yeah, they're like $100 shorts, but I probably would have them in my closet for 6 years minimum. So I think the cost per wear is totally reasonable there. All right, a vest. So this is kind of what I was talking about with a vest style top. This is the De Niro vest from Aritzia as well. This is $120. So not a casual amount of money, but I think that this was like, of their vests, this is probably the perfect one for me, in the sense that you could definitely get away with wearing this as a top. Like, it's not too low on the sides where you're gonna see like bra, or in the front, but it's still like a fitted style that I would wear like out for dinner and stuff like that too. I picked this in the color, I think this is like off-white moon, I don't know, something like that. But I have the effortless shorts I was talking about, they're in this color. So I thought if I got this vest in the same shade, then I could have like a little matching summer two-piece set, which I think would be really cute. So I think I could consider buying that for sure. Next up is the Levi's 90s 501s. I talked about a different pair of Levi's in my last video, and I still have to try those on. I haven't come across them yet, but I did try these on. They had them at Urban Outfitters, and I was like just in there randomly and I tried them on. The ones I tried on had like rips and crap in them, but they fit really, really well, and I loved the way they looked. I just didn't like the rips. So I've been keeping an eye on these, figuring out if I need a new pair of jeans. I have a lot of jeans, but I don't actually wear all of my jeans that much anymore, just because I've held on to jeans for a really long time. So a lot of them are kind of like a little bit more straight or like tight fitting than I usually go for now, or like really, really high rise. I like to hold on to them just because I think jeans fashion changes pretty quickly these days. I don't wear all of my jeans, if that makes sense. And I feel like I need more pairs of comfy, soft jeans that are easy to sit and work in, but that I would get lots of wear out of for like outfits as well. I might just be creating reasons why I need jeans. Moving on. Okay, next up is the Maria sweater from Aritzia. This is like their classic crew neck sweater, but I just am obsessed with the way this fits. It looks like it's just the perfect crew neck sweater. I really, really want the cashmere version of this sweater, but it's like $300. So maybe I can find it used somewhere, I don't know. I just don't think I can bring myself to spend $300 on a sweater. But I do love this striped version of it for the springtime. And this is like kind of exactly what I'm looking for, is like a lighter, perfect crew neck that works with everything that I'm gonna have for years. And I definitely need something like this. So I might buy this. $138. No, that's too much. Okay, next up is the Lodge pant. This is a pair of linen pants from Aritzia, and I believe I've tried these on before. I'm not certain if this was this pant or a different pair, but I really want them in the black color. I like the like overall fit of these. They look like they'd be really comfortable, and like exactly what I was talking about. I just want a comfy pair of pants that I can wear around the house, that I could also just wear out and about if I need to. And I think these are cute and kind of like the style I was looking for when I was looking at my Pinterest board. These are, however, $128. So I definitely think I can find a similar pair for a lot less. I don't think I need to spend $128 on a pair of pants like this, although I probably would have them for a long time. So I definitely lean towards, if I like something, if I like the way that something looks, I try not to buy the dupe, because usually what ends up happening is I usually end up being mad that I bought the dupe, wanting the original one anyway, and then I buy the original one anyway, and then I ended up spending more money than if I had just gone for the one that I wanted originally, the one that was expensive. So I don't know, things like this, it's like, if I buy a pair from Zara, they're probably gonna shrink in the wash, and I'm probably gonna have to get rid of them after a year. Okay, next up is a linen skirt. This is from Dish. So I have never ordered from Dish, but I've been hearing a lot about them, and I think they're Australian. I could be wrong, but it seems like their pricing is pretty expensive. I would say it's kind of on par with Aritzia, although everything is charged in USD, so the conversion is like extra nasty for me. But I have seen this skirt on a couple of influencers, and it looks like the perfect fitting skirt. I like just like the way that the pockets sit on it. It looks like it's a good length. I feel like this could maybe be the perfect fit for what I'm looking for. They have this in black as well, and I would maybe consider getting the black over the linen shade here, but yeah, I just thought this kind of showed off the style of it a little bit better. But yeah, it would be $135. So like $100 shorts or like $135 score, and that I don't even know how much shipping would be or customs. Yeah, so if anyone in Canada has any experience ordering from Dish, I would love to hear if you got charged customs, anything like that, would like to know. Next up is a dress from Dish, and I do love this dress. I kind of struggle with like maxi dresses. I feel like they just feel a little bit too formal, but I like how this is like a tank top maxi dress. I think I actually would wear this to like work and stuff, and it would feel pretty casual. I feel like you could wear this with like sneakers. My only issue is it gonna be a little too long? Because I'm kind of short, so this model, if it's like touching the floor, it might be a little bit too long. And I feel like you could probably find this somewhere else as well, but just the fit usually isn't quite right. But yeah, I did love this. It's a $200 dress. For like a stretch material, that just seems a little bit crazy, but I love the way it looks, so I put it on my list. All right, next up is this Dynamite mesh slip dress. So I was kind of like looking online for dresses for a wedding I'm going to in May. I bought a dress for a wedding I'm going into September already, but I definitely want to find another dress for the May wedding. I have been re-wearing dresses I've had in the past for a couple of years, so I'm happy to invest in a couple of new dresses and then wear those to a couple more weddings. But yeah, I've just been having my eye out for dresses, and I saw this on Dynamite, and it's actually super reasonable. It's like $70, and I thought it actually was very cute. I think it would be just a fun little dress. I don't know what else to say. It's just kind of cute. Next up, we have some Zara kitten heels. So if you saw my last video, I was talking about kitten heels in that video as well, but I really want a pair of pointed toe, vintage looking kitten heels, and I've just been keeping an eye out on what Zara has. Zara has like decent shoes. I don't love their clothing. Every time I order from Zara, I end up returning every single thing I got. It's happened 3 times now. So I don't order from Zara. If I go in the store and I have a chance to try things on, then fine, I can buy from Zara, but I just don't order online from Zara, except for shoes, because I love their shoes. I've had great success with the shoes. But yeah, they had these and I thought that they were fun and they looked pretty vintagey, but hard to say if they would be comfortable. I really don't know. But yeah, these were $70, so I don't know. Not awful. I really want kitten heels from Tony Bianco. It's like an Australian company. And when I was living in Australia, I walked by the store every single day on my way to work. It was like not that far from where I was living. And I would go in all the time and look at their shoes, and they were amazing. And the prices are so reasonable if you're in Australia. But if you want to buy it in the US or like internationally, shipping is insane, and they mark up the prices as well. So it's just like a lot more unreasonable to buy from anywhere else, which is unfortunate. Okay, next up is the Aritzia Sweat Fleece Boyfriend Zip. And this just kind of goes hand in hand with the fact that I wear my sweatpants so much from Aritzia that I have, that I just think I should have more at this point. So I want a new sweatsuit. I specifically want a zip up with the top portion for the sweater. I love this Admiral color, this like blue. I've had my eye on it for a while, and I would love a sweatsuit set in this color. I actually would also love to get the t-shirt in this color as well. I love Aritzia, like little baby tees. I always get all of my t-shirts from Aritzia. They hold up so well. This one I'm wearing right now is this exact style I'm talking about. I've had this probably for 3 years now. I also am the worst person for taking care of clothes. I wash everything and dry everything in my washer and dryer. I do not hang dry anything. I don't turn things inside out. I don't zipper things up. I just throw shit in. I chuck it in, put it on normal, and hope for the best. And I think our washer and dryer is really good quality, but I don't have issues with things getting damaged, especially from Aritzia. Like everything comes out amazing. So yeah, I don't baby my Aritzia clothes at all. I get them dirty. I put OxyClean on everything. Everything's fine. Yeah, I'm very happy with Aritzia quality stuff, and that's why I continue to buy from there. Aritzia, if you ever want to collab, I would be happy to, more than happy to. It would be a dream come true. Next up is, of course, the sweatpants for that sweatsuit that I was talking about. This is the mega sweatpant in the straight. I don't love the little drawstring bottoms pants anymore. I like just like a straight sweatpant, and I already have these in another color and I absolutely love them. So would love a new shade. Next up is the Babaton Luxe Lounge Tomorrow Pant, also from Aritzia. These are $58, and something I've been looking for is also new pajamas. I have 2 pajama sets. One of them, Like the top immediately unbuttons, like the buttons are so loose and it just like pops off. I've had it for like 6 years. And then the other set, more of like a wintry, like knit material. So I really need more pajama sets and just like cute lounge outfits. I need more of them. I was watching a video on YouTube and the girl was talking about how you need to find a closet that fits your lifestyle and what you do. And if you spend the most of your time at home lounging and chilling, you need to invest in more clothes for that occasion that makes you feel good. And I was like, wow, that's a good point. I have lots of clothes for like going to the office or like if I was gonna go out with like dinner and stuff like that, that I would feel great in. But I don't have that much clothing where if I'm working from home all day and I need to like get up and leave the house, that I would be happy to leave the house in, other than like a full sweatsuit. And sometimes I end up wearing the exact same sweatsuit every single week. I go for a little walk at lunch and you will see me in the exact same sweatsuit. So I just want more lounge appropriate clothes. So this is kind of in line with that. These are what I would probably just wear as more of pajama pants, but everyone in the reviews was saying how amazing these pants are and how comfortable they are, and that they've replaced all of their pajama pants with these pants, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for extremely comfortable, great quality, and cute. And I think that this would be exactly that. I also want these in the white color. They are 60 bucks, so not a casual pajama pant price, but I also think I'm in to invest a little bit more in my items these days. I don't want to like have something for a month or two. I want it to last, and Aritzia does that trick every time. Next up is this Lifetime solid brass belt. I desperately need more belts. I have one belt from Target that is like my go-to black belt, and it is falling apart. And I have a couple other belts that are from my mom and they're more sentimental, but I don't actually wear them that much. And so I'm very much looking for more belts. I really want a brown belt, but I also want a belt with gold hardware, especially like a big gold hardware item on the front. So I really loved the way that this belt looked. If it came in brown, I think I would be more interested. This is a $78 belt. It is leather, and I do get a little hesitant with buying leather. I don't buy leather that often, and if I do, it needs to be worth it. I like to buy used items that are leather, but new, I just have a little bit of hesitancy around it. So this is something I actually want to try to thrift first. I want to keep my eyes out for some good belts, and then like worst case scenario, if I can't find anything I like, then I'll end up buying this one. Almost at the end. So this is kind of a random item. I am trying to redo my patio right now, so I have some random things I'm looking for, and I genuinely was trying to find them anywhere else, but I couldn't find anything at all. And Temu ended up having some great options for like patio lights and lanterns and things like that. So I was on Temu, and then I saw this bag and I was like, wow, that is stunning. I absolutely would love to have a bag that looks like that. That is an amazing bag, and it has great reviews. I feel like everything on Temu has great reviews. Like they must remove some reviews. Like there's no way everything has great reviews. But yeah, I love this bag, and it's $18. And I do have a bag from Temu the last time I ordered from there. And it's great. It's actually a great bag. It's not gonna stand the test of time by any means, but I've been using it exclusively. I love the way it looks, super cute. I think bags are something I don't mind here and there having a cheap quality one, just because they're kind of an easy way to like switch out your outfits and have something fresh and funky when your wardrobe is very like more staples or more capsule wardrobe-y, like I've kind of shifted my wardrobe to be. It's nice to have accessories that you can kind of swap in and out more often to just change things up. Maybe when I order my stuff for my patio, I will maybe consider ordering this bag, perhaps. Oh, I actually just realized that this bag is so similar to the one that I saved for my last video. That's actually so funny. I like what I like, what can I say? And then we have Adidas Sambas. These are, as I mentioned, a big ticket item I really, really want. I think the only reason I haven't bought them yet is I have my Aloha sneakers I got for Christmas that are kind of a similar style that I've been wearing so much, and I absolutely love those. I've been wearing them a ton, and I just don't necessarily need the Sambas. It's more of a want, just to switch things up. I love the look of those sneakers, so I know I would love the Sambas as well. And I do want just some more colors and more options to play around with. I was on Essence today, and I saw these like white with green ones. They're not necessarily my favorite pair I've ever seen, but they're sold out. They were 130, so they weren't like a crazy price. I think StockX has more of the unique colors, and those are like closer to 200. So yeah, I think I would just try to find a pair that are hopefully not $200, but you know, what can you do? Also, I recognize that these are also leather, and I would be buying brand new leather, but I doubt you could find a pair of used Sambas right now. The way that they're flying off shelves new, like I doubt you're gonna be able to find them used. Okay, so that is my current wish list. I did want to quickly run through, I have a thrift wish list that I kind of track items that I want to keep an eye out for whenever I go to the thrift store. Because obviously there's things that are easy to find at the thrift stores and then there's things that are harder. So as I mentioned, the kitten heels, I've been really wanting a pair of those, and I actually want a vintage pair more than anything. I think like the way that they were made in the 90s, especially like a worn in pair, like not like incredibly worn in, but like where the leather is like softer and it's not like stiff and hard and gonna hurt my feet. Pair, I actually have been looking on Poshmark and they have a lot of great options. I also want to look for a crew neck sweater, as I mentioned, like a light oversized crew neck. I think I can find something, probably nothing as good as the Aritzia one, obviously, but I could probably find something similar enough at a thrift store. I also always keep an eye out for jackets or overshirts or like cardigans or sweaters, anything that is like a light jacket, something to wear over your clothes in the spring. I find that's an easy thing to find at the thrift store. If anyone is looking for a good leather jacket, please look at the thrift store first. All of my leather jackets are from the thrift store and I'm obsessed with all of them. I also want to keep an eye out for some cute silk scarves, and I want to get this for wearing in my hair, like a hair accessory, or also as a top. I've seen girls wear like a scarf as like a tube top. So I think that that could be a fun, cheap item to pick up, and you can wear it a bunch of different ways. I said denim, anything denim. I always have a look at anything that they have in denim at any thrift store. Oh, I've also ticked off a couple items here. I wanted a long denim or cargo skirt, and I actually found a long cargo skirt recently. So I did pick that up at a thrift store. I also have on my list a blue button up or a striped button up. And I did end up finding a blue button up. If you saw my last video, my April mid-month check-in, at the beginning of the video, I did like a little vlog sequence and I went to a thrift store and ended up finding a blue button up there. I do actually still want to find a striped button up, especially one in like a more like thin linen material. I think that would be really nice for the summer. But yeah, I ended up finding some of my items I wanted. As I mentioned, any belts, I would love to find some more belts, especially brown ones, gold accent belts. Look for those at the thrift store. I also want to keep an eye out for sunnies or shades sunglasses, like a lot of cute 90s style sunglasses you can definitely find at thrift store. And I never actually remember to check. So I need to be better at looking at the sunglasses whenever I go in. They also always have cute baseball caps, lots of different styles, lots of vintage looking ones as well. So I do want to keep an eye out for that. And then also anything knitwear. As I mentioned, I just need to get a better collection of knitwear in my closet. And that is everything on that list. All right, thank you so much for joining me for this little spring wish list clothing update. I will definitely keep you guys up to date if I end up purchasing any of these items. I also want to do a little what I bought in the month of April video. I actually ended up buying not that much stuff, or not that high amounts of stuff. I didn't spend that much money on clothing, but I ended up getting a lot of great items just because I ended up thrifting a lot of them. So if you want that video, let me know and I can definitely do that. I actually might end up doing it anyway, so it's probably coming up anyway. But thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching the videos. I have officially hit monetization, which is so exciting. That was an annual goal for myself. So I am so appreciative for every single one of you guys that chooses to watch my videos and to subscribe. And I'm very, very grateful. But yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.